And on that note, we cue the music.
Two banana, three banana, four bananas make a bunch of so many more. Over hill and highway the banana buggies go, coming on to bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun, making up a mess of fun, lots of fun for everyone. Tra la 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 la, tra la 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 la, tra la 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 la, tra la 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 la.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi YouTubers, this is Gary and Nick. We are the Beast Man and Stinkor of Bill's books. Bill. Nick is Beast Man because he smells like a wet dog, and I am Stinkor because I smell like a dead dog.
And we're both really hairy.
Yeah, we're both really hairy. Anyway, except where it counts.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get going. We got some stuff to get to today, so I want to go through the new books. Let's see what came in today. We've got the new Deadpool. Deadpool gets stuck on Trapster. Looks like hay fever season in Deadpool land. Kind of snotty. Trapster's original name was Pastepot Pete. I'm sure I could make a joke about that and connect it to Peter North, the adult film star, but
It looks like he was involved in that cover somehow.
yeah, it sure does. Anyway, let's see what else do we have this week. The new GI Combat, you know how we feel about that. Anything that Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray touch is okay with us, including Amanda Conner. New Mind Management, one of the best books. Matt Kent, one of my favorite writers. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the new Thief of Thieves. We have the... okay. I just want to say something. This is what happens when you let imaginary characters marry imaginary characters of the same sex. The sanctity of marriage is now destroyed, and now people are marrying hamburgers.
You're going to make me put a disclaimer on, aren't
Disclaimer time. Yes. All the to-do about North Star marrying a boy, and look...
Nothing about Jughead.
Nobody says anything about Jughead marrying a hamburger. So...
I guess that's all right.
I just don't think it's fair.
Maybe the hamburger came from a girl cow.
Could be, as long as it didn't come from a bull. Anyway, we got the Treasury Edition Danger Size Danger Girl. Say what you will about J. Scott Campbell, he knows how to draw girls that you'd like to meet. Anyway, the art is beautiful.
And a lot of times his books do, for certain reasons, need larger pages.
That's right. If only they could have one that would stay open when you didn't need to hold it. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the new Before Watchmen, Ozymandias. I have it on good authority that this is excellent. I can't wait to read it tonight. Art by Jay Lee. So
can't go wrong there.
You cannot go wrong there. AVX, of course. I hate to minimize AVX and all that stuff, but why do we want to tell you about something you already... If you don't already know about AVX, I don't really know why you're watching this video.
Besides, the interwebs have moved on to Marvel Now.
Yes, right. It's Marvel Now. Or it will be Marvel Now.
Now.
In the
now.
future.
We just passed Now.
Yes. Anyway, also the first issue of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So everything from my childhood has come back. That's why today we are Beastman and Stinkor in a celebration of the fact that He-Man and the Masters of the Universe #1 came out.
See, back in the day, you either collected G.I. Joe or you collected He-Man. I was a He-Man guy.
I was a G.I. Joe guy. But I did have the He-Man figures because they all look like this. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Except for this was all equally distributed.
You could go for Ram Man.
Sure. I actually wrestled under that name. I wrestled under a lot of names. Anyway, new Punisher. We like the Punisher. Let's see. Oh, you can't go wrong here. What I feel is one of Steve Niles' most mature and sophisticated works, Freaks of the Heartland. Beautiful book. Beautiful hardcover edition of it. Excellent. I think it's been optioned for a movie. I don't know the latest news on that, but Freaks of the Heartland, Steve Niles.
Yeah, I got that when it was out in regular series.
Yeah, I've got it too, I think in trade. Speaking of Steve Niles and Jimmy Palmiotti,
Oh yeah.
new creator-owned heroes. It's the best of both worlds. It's Steve Niles and Jimmy Palmiotti and all kinds of
That
crazy
nice
stuff.
Kevin Mellon cover there.
Yeah, nice Kevin Mellon cover. We also got the Phil Notto cover,
Oh yeah.
which is my preference, but they're both pretty good. Interview with Paul Pope, all kinds of stuff in here. So we got that. We got the new Ferals, which I love. Look at that. Cover of the week right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a pretty one.
Buy it for your kids. Let's see what else. Oh, probably the book of the week. The Infernal Man Thing.
Mm-hmm.
The fabled Lost Man Thing story by Gerber and Nowlin. I'm very excited to read this. Love Man Thing, but only in comic book form. Let's see what else. We got the new Rocketeer. Everybody loves the Rocketeer. How do you not
yeah.
love the Rocketeer?
Especially with a Darwin Cook cover.
That's right. And you also have Wolverine with the return of Sabretooth. Gee, I thought he was never going to come back because he died, and that's always permanent. Let's see.
And just so people know, Marvel is messing with your heads on that numbering. Last issue of Wolverine out was 308. This is 310. 309 comes in 2 weeks. So that Marvel is now, but we just passed now, so that's tomorrow. But I think I just popped something in my brain.
Me too. I think I just popped something in your brain.
Let's move
Anyway,
on.
we also have the Earth One hardcover Batman book here by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank.
Read that last night.
I haven't read it, but it's
really good.
It's a great creative team, so you can't go wrong. Let's go over here, and I will tell you about.
Just so you guys know, there are always more new books that are always worth checking. We have limited time.
Yeah, last week we missed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Prophet both. Somebody called us out on YouTube.
Yeah.
You were absolutely right. We should have mentioned both of those, but we did not because I was freaking out. Anyway,
It's the whole Wolverine numbering.
yeah, errors and omissions time this week. Now, I've been trying to tell you guys about this book for 3 weeks, and finally I'm going to remember to do it. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. Falling Skies, trade paperback, volume 1. I love this show. I'm really not much of a sci-fi guy, but I dig kind of the guerrilla warfare aspect of the show, so Falling Skies is excellent. And
Just admit it, you're a Noel Wiley fan.
He's kind of my boyfriend. Anyway, and also, in my errors and omissions, I wanted to tell you some more stuff about Monster Bash. Last week, we wanted to be sure that we got all the information about the raffle out, so I cut short my Monster Bash reporting. So I got some other stuff I want to tell you about. When I was at Monster Bash, I've met him before, but Tom Savini, the great special effects guy.
Oh yeah.
And every other time I've met him, he's been kind of a jerk face type guy. This time he was finally nice to me, and I can't believe it. So I'm very excited that Tom Savini is my new best friend. I also met Son of Ghoul, the Cleveland horror host. That was awesome. I also wanted to tell you a little bit more about Don Reese, the comedian. He's from Iowa. He does Monster Kid themed stand-up comedy, and he is literally like the president of Monster Bash. Everybody there loves him. He gets mobbed like Bruce Campbell. So you should buy It Came From Iowa, his stand-up DVD.
I did put the link on his.
Yes, the link was on last week's video. So, and he couldn't be a nicer guy, so you got to check him out. He is, all you monster nerds out there, he is one of us. So, also at Monster Bash, I saw a lot of great movies. I saw, they had, I mentioned the Rondo Hatton documentary they had. Also, they had a short film called Red Asphalt.
I think I saw that in middle
Driver's
school.
Ed.
Yeah.
It's almost like that. See, the Monster Bash is sitting right on a highway at the bottom of a hill at this hotel. Across the street is a Burger King and a Pizza Hut. And you show people running across the street all the time to get lunch at Burger
obviously.
King, but people are coming from the highway from both ways really fast, so they call it the Bash Dash. And so this short film was about people trying to get across the street, and it was hilarious.
Because, well, if you're leaving Burger King, you're
Yeah.
not moving very quick after that.
That's right, or Pizza Hut. Can you
Oh, yeah.
imagine running across a 2-lane highway after eating Pizza Hut? Anyway, so there was Red Asphalt. There was also a great fan film that the Bash guys put together called Evel Knievel on Skull Island, and it's about Evel Knievel rescuing a girl from King Kong, and it's part old found footage and part like they had the old 70s Evel Knievel doll riding through the backyard on a motorcycle. I hope it shows up on YouTube somewhere because it's amazing. It's called Evel Knievel and Skull Island, so
Nice.
those were great. Also, I picked up some other. I'll show you some other swag I picked up at Monster Bash. I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if you can see it. I hope it's not too much of a glare. I found a sweet Dwight Fry card. Dwight Fry was the character actor that played Renfield in Bela Lugosi's Dracula film, and he played Fritz the Hunchback in the Frankenstein movie.
Ah.
So he is a well-regarded Universal Monsters character actor, and I found this sweet chromium card of him, and I just thought it was awesome.
Chromium makes everything better.
Yes. And also, you'll be very excited. This will kind of segue from errors and omissions into Peter Watch. We've got new information for Peter Watch this week.
Hey, Peter Watch!
Although not so much information, but look at this sweet poster I bought at Monster Bash. Buckaroo Banzai. Somebody was
Nice.
leafing through these posters, and I was walking past, and they pulled that out, and I was like, "Look at that!" And I had to hover and pretend that I wasn't interested until they walked away, and then I snacked.
That's how you work it.
Yeah, right. So, got this sweet Buckaroo Banzai poster, and speaking of Peter Watch, I got my first birthday present. Next week is my 40th birthday, a very momentous occasion, but I got a Buckaroo Banzai keychain from the Moonstone Publishing website. They have all kinds of swag, like we said last week. So I was very excited about that. And this is an alleged Peter Watch thing. I watched the TV show Longmire on A&E on Sunday nights, and last week they showed what's coming up on this week's episode. I thought I saw Peter Weller in the promo, but I haven't heard anything about it. I'm going to watch it, and hopefully I'll be surprised by a cameo of Peter. There's
always-
nothing like Surprise Peter on Sunday night. So, anyway.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm glad I finally got to. I remembered the Falling Skies thing and the Monster Bash stuff. So
All right, before we segue to, well, we're going to segue to our,
look at this.
yeah, my,
This fantastic Spider-Man wall that Nick put together. Display of Spider-Man stuff just in time for the opening of the movie, which Nick says gets a thumbs up.
it's a good movie.
Good
Definitely
movie.
worth seeing.
Yeah, so, and we also wanted to...
Of course, that display gets changed in 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, it'll be a Batman wall in 2 weeks, so we'll have something else to show
And as
you.
Gary's been pointing out to us in the store today, we got plenty of Batman figures.
We got plenty of Batman figures. I'll tell you more about that next week. We also got this trade paperback, The Goon,
Always a good book.
The Deformed of Body and the Devious of Mind. I guess I'm going to have to come up with a new title for my autobiography.
There you go. You can
Even
see Eric Powell sometime and ask him what happened.
Yeah, right. And we got, look, what
Oh.
happens, somebody must have poured water on these things, like the Gremlins. They have bred in captivity. So now we have many, many more Japanese monster figures that you must add to your collection. We also have a short box of magazines also over there. This is my favorite new. I don't know if you can get it on the
The one posing?
Yeah, where he's kind of
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah.
like he's doing like the Chuck Norris ab roller thing. Anyway, so we've got lots of new Japanese toys, and we're getting the guy in to price them, and we already sold a bunch of them as soon as we get them priced. So,
Oh, yeah.
was there something specific you wanted to mention before we go on to this part?
We'll do it next week.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just holding the camera. I'm not important.
Oh, that's not true. You're important to me. Anyway,
Shut it.
now I'm going to show you the stuff. Last week we mentioned about a raffle that was coming up, and to benefit one of Bill's friends who got in a bit of a pickle. Her house burnt down. She lost everything. So Bill, as I said, in his infinite generosity, is going to raffle off a bunch of stuff to help raise some money for her and her family. So we got kind of a sampling of what we've got so far. We've got a lot of autographed books here. We've got a Kiss Psycho Circus set. Say that 10 times, please. Autographed by Angel Medina, or Angel Medina, however you want to say it. We've got a signed Pittsburgh exclusive Witchblade by Kevin Chaw, or whatever his name is. John Cassidy signed Lone Ranger. That's pretty good.
I think maybe we should just say we got a bunch of autograph stuff.
Yeah, probably. We got Jim Starlin, we got Billy Tucci, we got John Romita Jr.
Nice selection of autographs.
Dwayne Swersinski, I like that one.
Yeah.
Some Identity Crisis. We got some retailer incentives that were not for sale anywhere.
We only got those at shows.
Detective Comics #1, Action Comics #1, and Ferris #1. All these you can't find hardly anywhere. We got some graded Spider-Man stuff in time for the movie, with a couple of pretty high graded Spider-Man things. And Diamond Comics, Kevin at Diamond
Distributor.
Comics, Diamond Comics distributor, Kevin at Diamond was nice enough to send us this stuff for the raffle. Something I'm very interested in.
Yeah,
A Vampirella print signed by Forrest Ackerman, the horror monster movie icon. So, and he also had this sweet Boba Fett print that he had sent over.
Yep.
I think this is going to be the newest internet craze. First there was planking, and then there was draping, where everybody's like Don Draper hanging there. I think this is going to be the new one called Fetting, and I want to see everybody like laying somewhere weird like Boba Fett. So, codpiece optional.
Yeah.
But we've also got a T-shirt signed by Angel Medina of Warlock and the Infinity Watch for all the fans of Marvel Cosmic. We got a Pittsburgh Comic-Con program signed by Arthur Sidem, so that's pretty good. Walking Dead board game. I know people like The Walking Dead. Tim Burton fans will be interested in the Monopoly Nightmare Before Christmas Collector's Edition. We got this Risk Legacy, which is kind of for fans of like the mech stuff and Gundam type things.
A little Alice figure.
Yeah, we got crazy, creepy Alice.
For all the cutters out there.
Yeah, for all the... I wish my lawn was emo so it would cut itself. Anyway, we've got these great Frazetta prints. We've got King Kong, of course. And we've got this one, which he apparently took from Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' wedding album. You know it's Frazetta by the Butt Dimples.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell it's Frazetta.
It's where he put his beer.
Yeah, right. Anyway, that's where he puts out his cigarette. And then we've got these. I don't know who they're by. I would love to tell you because they're pretty awesome. But I
don't even think I know.
I can't read that. So I don't know what to tell you. But I would put these up if I won these. I don't care who they're by. Anyway.
And we still got more stuff that might be coming from DC. It's just... You understand those guys are in the process of prepping for San Diego.
Yes,
so.
that's right. DC said that they are going to send us some stuff. So I think that's it for this week. So join us next week. Next week is going to be a big week. It's crazy because Wednesday is my birthday and Thursday is Nick's birthday.
Shh, the government can't know.
Oh, that's right. Nick is living off the grid. I forgot. Anyway, so next week is my birthday and next week is not Nick's birthday. So, and there's lots of crazy stuff coming in. It's going to be a long video next week.
It's going to be the birthday issue.
Yeah, pop some corn, baby. So, till next time, Eric Estrada.
And I don't remember the other guy's name.
Larry Wilcox.
Larry Wilcox. Oh, I ruined it.
You blew it.